So we actually just got confirmation and a picture from an adopter of a dog named Romeo that we pulled from animal care and control. He was just a hot mess in the kennel. Like, he just could not handle the stress of the shelter. So he doesn't show well. You know, he's jumping and he's mouthing and he's just being an idiot, right? Like, poor guy, he's just being an idiot. So I go in to meet this dog, and like I said, we behaviorally assessate all of our dogs before we say, yes, this is a dog that we can place responsibly. Mm-hmm. He had been assessed at the shelter for the adoption program and had passed with flying colors, but had just lost his mind in the kennels. So I go in to meet this dog, and he's young, a young male, about, oh gosh, I want to say he was like 10 to 12 months old. So he's at that teenage stage anyways, where they lose their mind regardless. So I meet him and I see a lot of potential. He's incredibly intelligent, very eager to please, very treat motivated. So I'm like, this is a great dog. He just needs some work. Unfortunately, we adopted him out to a family that wasn't ready for his energy. And so they had started tying him up outside. So we got him back. And then he went to the perfect family. So we just got confirmation yesterday that he has passed his canine good citizen testing, so he is registered now as a CGC, which is impressive for me. I also have a CGC dog, so when we see our adopters not only love this dog, but love this dog and take the responsibility as a pit bull owner to have an ambassador for their breed and go as far as getting them CGC certified, that makes my heart so happy. And I wish that every dog owner, regardless of the breed, would go those steps, put their dog through training, work their brains. They're terriers, they're so smart, and if you don't work their brain, they're gonna work it, and you're not gonna like the way they work it. You're gonna lose a couch probably. I've had that actually. I lost 2 mattresses to one of my dogs, ate right through it. So I was a bad owner for a few days. I did not work his brain out. But Romeo is one of those stories that not only makes us happy for Romeo, but makes us proud to be the organization that we are, that we have these great followers and responsible adopters that are coming to us and saying, I want a pit bull, and I want this pit bull to do great things, and to be a great dog, and to be an example. Stella is probably our most famous adoption story. Stella and her sister were found running in a field, and they were taken to animal care and control. They were assessed for adoption as well. They were about 7 to 8 months old at this time, so again, that teenage stage. So they were jumpy and kind of crazy, and so they were in their adoption program, but they were running low on space. So we pulled Stella and her sister into foster homes. So Stella went to one foster home, her sister went to another foster home. We met the Hamilton family, who ended up being Stella's adopters, at an adoption event. They had pre-registered or pre-applied for adoption, which is what we recommend, because then when you come to an adoption event, we've already talked to you, we know what you're looking for, we can help you that way. Mm-hmm. So they had come and they met quite a few dogs. They met Stella, and it was love at first sight. Marika Hamilton, the mother, she is a breast cancer survivor, and so she needed a therapy dog as well. She had dealt emotionally with a lot of post-cancer concerns emotionally, and Stella literally became her shadow. She now has her own Instagram page and Facebook page. Incredible Stella is her hashtag, and she is a therapy dog now. So she has been through all of the training, is an official therapy dog, not like a therapy dog. And so she has started doing visitations. Her family loves her. They moved to Arizona recently, so we've lost a huge supporter here locally. But the great thing is we're now working with shelters and rescues out there and have a new foster dog named Roxy in their care with Stella. So Stella has not only become a great ambassador for her breed, but she has also become a foster sibling to new incoming fosters. So they're saving more lives, and we love that when adopters also become fosters. Not, I mean, great if they become fosters with us, right? We can save more lives. But even with if they become fosters with another local rescue group, or they move and become fosters, that means that we've not only adopted out a dog and saved that life, but we've now inspired someone to save more lives. So it's just kind of a snowball effect, you know, so changing the minds of someone and getting them to fall in love with this wonderful dog, and then that love creates a passion for the breed that maybe wasn't there before. So that's two. Oh, Boss. Boss is a good story too. Do you want me to tell you about Boss? Like, I'm running out of time. So Boss is this huge black pit bull. Huge. I mean, looks like a mastiff. I mean, just huge. So he was a house fire dog. So the family that owned him had a house fire. Our animal care and control helps locally with that by taking their animals and housing them for 7 to 10 days while they get back on their feet. The family never showed back up for Boss. So Boss became the property of the city of Fort Wayne. Boss was neutered. The family came back about a week later for him, and he was neutered, and so they no longer wanted him because he was neutered. Yeah. Unfortunately, we see that a lot because we do have a lot of backyard breeding that goes on, so they don't want the dog anymore if they can't make money from the dog. But he wasn't abused by any means. The family loved him. He lived in the home. Great dog. So we took him, and he still had a lot of hacking and coughing from smoke inhalation for a while. It took a couple months for him to get over all of that. But now he is loved in a home. He was one of our calendar models in 2015 or 2016. I think it was 2015 calendar. So he was one of our models, and he lives with a little dachshund, and they love each other so much. So this huge dog, his best friend is this little dachshund. And of course the dachshund rules the roost. So.